did confirm yesterday that both of the Garbrandt fights, you know, immediately before some point and after, there was EPO analysis done, and those came back negative. So it is. I've heard some rumors around that, hey, TJ hadn't been tested for EPO previously. That's not the case. He had, and they just came back negative.
I think Max wins this fight.
The thing, and I agree with you, I do, but I'm hesitant to say it because I really like Dustin Poirier. And if there's a guy out there that I think deserves it, that has kind of went on a similar journey to mine. You know, he's been around for a long time now. He's been fighting the best guys in the division, but he's yet to get his title shot. And we actually spoke about this on that show I did yesterday. Other than me, I think it took me 26 fights in the UFC to get a title shot. His is the next longest. So he's right behind me in terms of the most fights before getting a title shot. And he deserves it. And he's a real fighter. And he's that type of guy. And he's been through adversity in his life. Nothing was ever handed to him. He's a hell of a fighter. He works hard. He's got better. And I like who he is. I like the way he carries himself. I like everything about Dustin Poirier. So I wish him the best. But if we're going to make a prediction, I've probably got Holloway, but the other day I thought Poirier. So it's one of those fights where it's that close, it can go back and forth.
And now he's gonna make a lot of money with Paulie. You know, he deserves a big money fight like that. And I'm telling you, I think he's gonna shock the world. I say he beats Paulie.
You think so?
Man, boxing is a lot different. I learned this in my first fight. When you had the big gloves and then you go to the small gloves, it's not the same. Any boxer could probably tell you that. When you got those big gloves and you're covering up, those little, especially if those hands will fit in spots that he's not going to see coming. And trust me, Artem is he's probably one of the toughest dudes in the world. Right. Never been, like, he has like a chin of granite. He's going to keep walking Paulie down. He's going to be hitting him with big shots, and I say he stops him.
We here. I thought you taking it or am I taking it?
I'm gonna take some
with your camera, right?
Dude, we're doing 2-on-2 right here. I'm with the current champ, baby.
Look at that glisten. Look at these boys.
Which one's better? Which one's better, guys? I like mine. I think mine's cuter.
Nah.
Yeah, that's the babe.
It's mine, baby.
Now, you've been talking a little bit, and your coach has as well, about Max Holloway. That seems awfully ambitious.
Yeah, why not?
You know what? That's why you're the best in the world. You take on these big-ass challenges. Still, though, I've seen him in person. I'm sure you have as well. He's enormous. He barely makes 145.
And he's slow.
Do you think he's physically slow?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Don't you think, though, let me play devil's advocate, don't you think he's a good tactician?
Yeah, he's got some good attributes, for sure. I mean, obviously, look at his performances, look at his win streak. He's great. He's a very, very, very great fighter. And he's a fighter. You know what I mean? Like, he's not afraid to run from a fight. So, yeah, he's a great challenge. And that's what I like. I do it all. You know, I do the sport of MMA. I can do every aspect of it. I can out-wrestle Henry Cejudo, and I'm going to prove that, you know, because I know that I can put it all together. And that's what makes the best fighters. That makes the best champion.
You know, all I'm going to say is that it is what it is. You know, it happened. You know, the guy, I remember him saying that I was slow and this and that. It would have been a rude awakening if it came to 45. You know, I hope he can figure out what he did and whatever, you know. It's super crazy, you know, it's super crazy. I read everything. His coaches came out with something. I didn't hear one single thing. Sorry. Not one single sorry. So it is what it is with that guy.
He's enormous. He barely makes 145.
And he's slow.
Do you think he's physically slow?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, God.